And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry in 2133, far into the heavily polluted future. And yeah, I did talk to the developer. I messaged him on Discord, and I was like, hey, I had an idea. And I mentioned this before, is if you clear the pollution of an area, like we have pretty much all over. I mean, look at the pollution. If you clear this pollution, maybe have it start to, like, I don't know, start to grow back. And he basically put the kibosh on that and said, no, you know, his vision of the future is pretty bleak. And he's like, there's no coming back. You know, and I'm fine with that. You know, I understand his vision for the game, not necessarily set in how nature works, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Because no matter how bad we make it on the planet, the Earth will go on. And the Earth has seen many, many worse situations than what we are doing right now. And it has bounced back every time. Granted, it takes, you know, several million years, but, you know, it does. It bounces back. So even with this, you know, you clear the pollution, you know, you'd be able to grow stuff. You know, as long as there's sunshine and stuff, you'd be able to start growing it back. You know, you might have to do some funny business with the soil, depending on how polluted that is. But, you know, hydroponics even works. So, anyway, we're getting back. We just finished the cellulose thingy-mabobber. Let's see. We finished this guy here. We have finished lean protein. So this guy here is making some lean protein, and I am sending it out to here. And I realized when I did it that this one way up here at Comfort doesn't want it. Okay, so yeah, that was an oversight by my part. I honestly thought it did, but it doesn't. So we got to move on. So yeah, we're overproducing the lean stuff right now, lean protein. But we can now supply Carbos tissue, which I believe, yes, this indeed does want that as well. So we can start supplying the Carbos tissue, which is another vat farm. So there is 2 every 15 days, and is this 3 every 15? This is indeed 3 every 15 days. So that is 6 and 4 respectively, making 10, which is exactly 1 vat farm worth of goodies. All right, so we are going to go out right here, because all of these cell algae, all of these are feeding into this, which is maxed out, and these are starting to backfill. Wait, am I making those? I don't know if I'm making those. I'm not making those. So, no. All right, so we are going to make, we're going to make some of the Carbos tissue. So I'm going to pause it here, and we're going to go to farms, vat farm. We want to give ourselves some space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think this is going to be Carbos tissue, and close you, and we are going to have fields. How about let's do, oh Lord, 1 square, 1 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 square is all we needed there. Carbos tissue. Turn you off. Add field. We're going to line that one up, and then the rest of these should fall into place. And we'll have that gap. Because I didn't want him to have to go all the way around, drop it off, go all the way around. Oh, that would have been a nightmare. All right, so this is Carbos tissue. Carbos. I don't know why it's Carbos, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so the storage for said things and stuff can go right in here. Give myself a little bit of space here. Yeah, a little bit of space. We are going to bend you around this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there will be our return track. Okay. We're probably going to need some pollution mitigation over here. It's just a guess. Do you have sand? You don't have sand. How about you? Yeah, see, you're okay. Well, you're just going to go to the warehouse now. Everything to the warehouse. And the warehouse will be able to feed these automatically. Okay. But we're also going to want raw silica here. Just 5. That's all we want. The other ones will automatically come and grab from here. All right. So Carbos, you're going to automatically come and grab because you're in range. And I'm sure this thing is going to bark at me as soon as it gets it, saying, hey, pollution is bad. Let's get this started. Yeah, see, these tissue fields are down. I think if we turn this on, and I guess they're running. Oh, the pollution thing is up. Never mind. So destinations, manual, warehouse 6. This is going to be Carbos. Storage. Turn you off as well. All right, so that is going to give us 10 a month. You can easily see the products being produced as when I press the Alt key. Yeah, Alt key doesn't work. Mainly because that's one of the hotkeys I use for OBS and recording. Why are you... This is a very busy system right now. Well, that's a lot of trucks. Wow. I think they increased their demand for this hyperbacterial culture. I don't think that was always that large. How are we doing? Okay, we got the struts coming up next. That's finally what we're going to be able to make over here. And Carbos is now getting done, which is excellent. We should have some available. We do. And since this isn't in range of the nutrient center, we're going to pause it. And this is pretty close. So I think this to here, meet demand is what we'll do there. Because it's pretty close. I don't really anticipate there being a lot of issues there. But the other one is way up here. And this one is what? 3? 3 over 15 days. So we want 6. And then we want make sure transport is good because that's almost $4,000 per trip. So there's another. That is another 200,000 there per month. Build permit to build in the region and cost of all building for 60 months. 7 million Advent. Advent. Okay, where is Advent? That's District 1. Advent is down here. You you have assorted goods, and all you have is steel. You don't even have the nutrient center that I would use initially, because most of my research right now is in food. So 7 million credits. And the cost of all buildings. No, I think I'm going to pass on that. I think the next region I'm going to want is New Terra up here. For one, it's a neighboring region. Two, it's got a ton of resources and water, and the rest of this area here that we can salvage for resources. And just this alone is going to be 12 million. Region's worth 12.7 million. So that's costly. I mean, if we went to a smaller region, obviously it would be less, 4.5 million. Lots of gold up here, like huge amounts of gold, which is weird because you'd think this far in the future, all of our gold would have been used up, but it is what it is. Okay, so this, we should have that being good to go. I really like these because the individual units, they don't generate traffic like these do. Like, you'd think a facility like this would have some sort of automated system for delivering the finished product. But, you know, it is, I guess, whatever. All right, so this is interesting. Paste, we are within arm's reach of this paste. Food. Yeah, this here, high fiber tissue, is going to cost both of the types of algae. Okay. And then this meal paste. Oh, look at that total cost of research. That's like 2 years of research for that paste. Yeah, we might have to hold off on that. All right. Currently, struts are being worked on. What are these? Robotics? Yeah. Robotics factory. So let's look at the recipe. Robotics factory. Steel struts is just steel. Titanium struts is titanium. All right. So titanium struts. 1 titanium gives you 2 struts. I like that ratio. And over here, we want 19 titanium struts. Right now, we are like mining the resources, mainly titanium. And we are not able to sell it fast enough because we don't really need all that much. It's like eight a month, and we're able to produce 10 a month. Excuse me. And there might be even more out here somewhere. Gold and more gold and more. Wow, there's a significant amount of gold in this little Duvalac here. Okay, I want to see. I'm hoping the parts shop. I mean, the fabrication shop would be nice, but that's some hefty amounts of materials Like thorium rods. It seems to be hodagrium. Hodagrium. Titanium, steel, and gold. I mean, all those are pretty easy. Gold we mine, thorium, titanium we mine, steel we can salvage. And we can salvage from down here. So I may want this one, because the part shop, we have actually a few part shops around. Like there's a part shop there. And that gives us an idea of the income that, that we would see. So I may want this one instead. Because the fabrication shop would give us a different set of resources that we could then supply. Look at all the gold up here. That is crazy. Titanium, gold. But no steel. Like the only steel is from here and here. That's it for steel. Advent. Yeah, see, only steel. And see, you have a part shop. Okay, titanium struts is next. I really would like different... Oh, look at all the robots. Crazy. Advanced distribution. As you can see, I've started researching some advanced distribution. Efficiencies. Let's unlock this. Warehouse storage, truck capacity. That would be nice, but that's a really expensive one. All right, so this is the next tier in here. These are the cheapest. Those, we've got all those. We got a few here, but a lot of these are not like there's one we could do. Hodagree room. Concentrated vitamins. Yeah, see, that's 1.8 million credits for that. We're a little ways from that. I wanna try to knock out some of these mid-tier ones. Okay, so we can do the titanium struts, which is one titanium, gives us 2 struts. And we don't have a parts shop over here at all. Like, hope this is where that would be. But those aren't, you can see what you're going to be demanding, and the struts are not in there. So yeah, they're not in there anyway. Might as well go elsewhere. Actuators seem to be a popular one. Do we have 3 comfort? No, I want comfort. Okay, so the fabrication shop, we have one here. No struts to speak of. Sorted goods, there are some struts. These 2 here. Good to go. But steel has to come from down here. This is the only place that we can get steel. Let's see. This is a main line in through here. So gatherers. Ruin scavenger. Ooh, that fits perfectly. Woo. Pause it. I'll take that. Oh, what is this? What? Do I have to like somehow embed these in here? This kind of reminds me of the this kind of reminds me of the lumberjack. Let's see. There's kind of a Tetris puzzle here. Which one is... Can't remember which way that one's facing. There's the road. So this is rune steel. Trying to find my roads here. There's one back here, right? Yeah. There we go. And you need to be double away. Huh. All right, so I think they're all connected. But if we look at steel, wow. Steel, stretch, steel. Time produced. So it's 1 every 15 days. So each one of these is 2 a month. So that's 10 a month right there of steel. 10 a month. And then we're going to want some place to put that. Something like that. This is going to be steel store. Steel store hope. Bingo. There we go. That'll start collecting steel. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.